You ripped my life in half. You took away everything that was starting to mean something to me in my life. How did you do that? Why did you do that?
The world's controlled by a computer and 7 women. One has brown hair, one has blonde hair, blue hair, black hair, green hair. One has no hair. Is that 7?
Love is so difficult.
I'm talking about women, you asshole! I'm talking about bad news. I'm talking about love. There can't be any love, because there aren't any people. It's all temporary. I know.
Goofy picture, mate.
What was that? All right, say that again.
It was a goofy picture. I have my long hair.
I don't think. Wait, show it again. I don't know if they caught it.
Did I catch it?
You look like young Sabretooth. That was the joke I'm saving. Oh, I had another one for that one. Yeah, you like that one? I think that only you would find that funny. I don't know. You do kind of look like him, though.
I do. I never thought about that, but in the picture I do. That's what I'll think about every time I see that picture now. But, oh, shit. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us. What a crazy-ass episode. It was, honestly, like Marilyn, she said, it was like most depressing her night's been once it started going downhill. You know? But honestly, I'm not depressed. I like watching a masterful game. And if you got to be one of the greats, you got to take out everybody to get to the end. And that's what's happening here with the, the Oz twins and Vanessa. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Johnny Mac and Steve that went HOH,
Yeah. Right now, I think I might be having some problems. I see that we're dropping a lot of frames. It seems like it's... I don't know. If you guys are having problems right now, please shout us out. Is there something bad? Is the quality fucked up? I just see that I'm dropping a lot of frames. I just started closing out shit, so it might get better. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Sorry about that, Spencer. Just want to quality control a little bit here. This episode stunk. We hear from Michael Blancato. Michael Blancato. Well, let's kind of get into it. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. All right, let's start at the start, I guess, of this episode. I'm going to grab my notes here. Taking notes for the first time in a long time.
Awesome.
It
is the first time in a long time that I'm aware of.
So even today, everyone's kind of getting into the swing of things. Everyone's figuring out, is Steve or J-Mac going to fucking flip this son of a bitch, That was the big question today. At one point, it seemed like it was definitely not going to happen. They didn't want no part of it. I don't know. They weren't going to flip. And I noticed that a lot of people on Twitter, the reaction was outrage, it was whining, it was crying, and it was miserable, and I loved every second of it. Everyone that cried and whined, I drank your tears because it was delicious. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I ate them all up. I like... And here is where it fucking makes me the most happy. As we get into this episode, they don't flip. Meg goes home. The person that wins HOH is Liz. All right, so if we deconstruct this, where everyone is like, Steve is a pussy, he's a pussy, and he doesn't make moves, and blah, 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 blah. Like, what really that boils down to is, he didn't make the moves that I want him to make so that the people that I like could progress further into the game, and then, that's exactly what it was. People aren't getting their way, so they're upset. But the thing about it is that Liz actually ends up winning HOH. So, if we reverse engineer this whole thing, this whole process, Steve and J-Mac flip. They vote out Julia. Liz still would have won unless I can't hear you. No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that a test? Was that you fucking around?
No.
You're fucking around.
Okay. No, I really wasn't. No, I got my microphone's new and the button was like not flashing. I was
Oh,
like,
okay,
my God.
okay. And so if we reverse engineer this whole thing, unless Meg wins this competition, Liz still wins it, and she would have blood in the water. She would be pissed. Her sister just walked out. There would be hell to pay, and you know who would go up on the block? J-Mac and Steve. And you know what? If you go through and you still reverse engineer it, J-Mac and Steve both have shit shows on this veto comp, and
fucking
it's
douchebag.
so Julia wouldn't have won it because she would have been evicted technically, but Austin I think Liz had the next best score. Liz still would have won.
There was Austin Liz were tied.
Yeah, exactly. And so, regardless, it's still the wishes. And so, everyone that's like, ooh, crying and bullshitting and being a fucking baby about this, this is it's the best thing that could have happened for J-Mac and Steve. They fucking really saved themselves by not flipping this week. I think it was very crucial for them to not flip. And now they're rolling into this whole thing with a decent 3. Vanessa is pretty solid because she can swing either way she wants to.
Yeah,
but
she's
she's insulated as a motherfucker. It's going to be essentially a war of 2v3 with that extra 1 kicker in Vanessa, to pick up on either side essentially. So. Depending on
swing either way she needs to.
Exactly, and it's super smart by her, just super smart because whoever wins HOH, she's in their good graces no matter what. She's the consultant, and she's the one that's whispering in the ears. I think it's big. I think it's so big. And everyone that's
You just referred to her as a consultant, and that's exactly what kind of game she's played.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep. She's been the advisor, the political advisor, and if anyone knows anything about political science or just psychology and stuff like that, it's always the people that are in the back room making the deals. The fucking cigarette or the smoke-filled back rooms. That's Vanessa. Yeah, exactly. That's who runs the world. Exactly. It's not those figureheads. The figureheads. Well, everyone wants to be all about figureheads, but no, that's not what it's about. It's all about the cigarette smoking man from X-Files.
Yeah, exactly. It's truth.
Hey, absolutely.
That's excellent points you made about how if what would have happened had they flipped. Excellent points. I want to talk a little bit about what's going to happen this next week. What if we can only have Austin and Liz playing in the HOH, right? Or that's right.
Yeah.
And then fucking Vanessa can play, and Steve Johnny Mac obviously. Okay, so let's talk about it from each side.
All right, Vanessa's got to throw it. 100%.
Vanessa's got to throw it. Exactly.
100%.
That's what I was going to try to get to.
Yep. Sorry. I sniffed that cheese out real fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll set it up forever. But you got it.
Yeah.
I think that's what she should do.
Yep.
Absolutely, because she's going to need to win it next week, most likely, because the volley would be fired.
Yep.
So
exactly.
She's really got herself in an excellent position.
Yep.
And
she just needs to cast a vote.
Everybody's been bitching about Vanessa for a long time. People hate her and this stuff. But give me a fucking break. She's playing a badass game.
Yeah.
I mean, she really is.
I can give nothing but props. Props are due. I saw Derek and Andy both fire the same shots at Vanessa, where it's oh, Vanessa, you are playing too hard. But to me, I don't know. I just don't okay, yeah, she might be playing too hard, but from your perspective, yeah, because you're on the outside looking in. Even on the inside, she's playing too hard, but look at where the position she's in. Regardless, I don't care how hard she's playing, she's in the position that she's in because of her play. How can you not be congrats, hats off, and fucking and I get it. I agree that she's playing too hard, but it's not my place to say, because inside that fucking bubble, she's playing the game that she needs to get into the position that she needs to be in, and as of right now, she's in fucking the most spotless position.
Absolutely. She's really positioned herself well, and now that at this point it's the final 6. And there's not really going to be any twists. I mean, it's the point where there's no double evictions left. There's nothing crazy. Yep. It's just straight fucking balling out
fight.
to the final 4, and then it's comps to the end.
Yep.
So I mean, she's got really 2 more evictions to where, you know, she might be. What she got though? What she sipping on there, heavy?
Some E&J's brandy. That
Oh,
old school shit, baby.
Are they a sponsor? Are they
E&J, the only brandy you trust. Yep.
Yeah.
E&J, OTB, VS, very special is on the thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
I think
okay. Tonight I tweeted out that I think that Steve and Johnny Mac fucked up the chances of America's favorite by voting Meg out and
yeah.
you know not helping James. Okay,
Absolutely.
So that's still James' fate. Hopefully to get not hopefully I don't want to say that I don't influence anybody to get it. I don't care who you vote for, but I don't vote. So, because I don't ever want, I feel like it's
now that at this point we're biased. Or
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
and
But
you've
like,
pointed that out to me before.
I
And
really
I agree.
I really do think that that they pretty much ensure James is going to win America's favorite. I think it'd be really hard to campaign otherwise because you know what's I think I have noticed tonight that other people will start to realize and feel maybe might just be me. I could be totally fucked up in my head. Okay, but I think that how Johnny Mac's been funny to everybody on the feeds and funny to Julie and funny in his speeches. I think now everybody's gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up, Johnny Mac." You know,
I still think
it's gonna
no.
become extremely annoying to people.
I mean,
because-
it well. Here's the thing: is like
once-
when we start get into this end of the game, everything becomes very much more black and white. It's you hate this person or you like this person because you know the lines have been drawn. Like as a fan, you know your favorite's gone and you gotta start rooting for other people. I think that it just becomes way more black and white.
Hold on. Okay, so let's pick. There's an expression you got to choose between the devil and the witch. Okay, so
heard this.
you say the Oz twins and Vanessa. Johnny Mac's going to side with Vanessa. Okay, what's that going to do to his game?
Oh,
like,
I see what
okay,
you're
who's
saying.
more
Yeah.
hated by the people? Who does he need to help? Who does he need to worry about? I mean, does it make sense?
Yeah.
That like no matter what, Johnny Mac's got to work with somebody that the public or you know the viewing audience has had a problem with because they've dominated this game and kicked out everybody's favorites.
Yep.
Well, sorry, you picked the wrong favorites.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like,
it's like you just picked the wrong pony. Sorry. Like what'd you say earlier?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of that analogy that I had because it was fucking
It's like-
actually brilliant. Like it was so
Yeah.
exactly right. Was the lark or fucking It was like or there's the little girl on there's a little girl on YouTube that watches my eviction and she cries her eyes out when I get evicted. And in that video, her mom says, you know, like this is how it works. This is how life works. You don't always get what you want, you know. And
You're the Sanjaya of Big Brother 15. Dude. Hey, no, I
fucking
was actually
vagina.
I was talking about how they're like, you don't name the animals. You know?
Oh, well, that's eventually what it gets to, but that's what it gets to. You don't get fucking, well, and that's exactly what it gets to. Like, this is Big Brother. You're watching a science experiment. You're watching, like, these lab rats. Like, you don't get to see which lab rat you want to live and which one you want to die. Like, you don't get to choose that because it's an experiment. You have to let this whole thing lie as she does. You know, you play her as she lies. You cannot get close to the animal that you're killing. You can't fucking give a name to a farm animal because then you become too attached. And that's what people do with people like James and fucking like Johnny Mac, even me with Steve. You know, we all get too attached to him. I always try to like put myself from a distance, you know, and I try not to get attached to him because then I can't be sad when one of my favorite goes home. You know, I can be like, oh darn. But at the same time, I can still respect the games that are being played. I think there's too much of that on Twitter right now of people being attached to people that go home and. I feel like it's detrimental to the game as a whole and detrimental to the community as a whole.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other point that I led into when I was talking about that before because I thought that was another really, really good point. Whatever. But that's the thing. You guys, we all have to stop being so attached to these house guests because, you know, they're great people, but also they're people. They're not just characters. They're not just characters for us to glom onto and...
It's okay to be attached to house guests. However, when your favorite one leaves, don't just be like, fuck this whole season, worst cast ever.
Oh yeah, and it's so see-through. Like, and if you say that, oh, you're not watching anymore, you're
like,
fucking full of
please,
shit.
Please
If you
just be a true blue fan through and through from beginning
Regardless.
to end, and appreciate that you've got the season. And it's on 3 nights a week, plus live feeds, plus pop, which they've got to advertise to find the channel it's on because nobody's watching this shit.
I love pop.
Find your local listings what channel pop's on because nobody watches fucking pop. But you know, it's like you've got so much of this game that you can just like, you can drown yourself in it if you want to.
Exactly,
you know? So just enjoy it.
As much as it is fun, like I think that's exactly where the detriment comes in. Where it's the two sides of the same coin. It's as much as a good thing as it is a bad thing, because
So
we can
much
be
emotional investment.
yeah, exactly, because we are invested in these people, and I get it, folks. I understand. I've been invested. I get it, but at the same time, like, we all have to step back and be like, why do we not, like, Liz, like, the amount of hate that the Oswins get is fucking bonkers to me. Sure, they're annoying and stuff like that, but to be like, to think that everyone in the house should be going after them because you want to go after them, you know, like, that is a faulty logic. That's like a fallacy of logic, essentially, you know. We all have to realize that we're in God positions. We are in God. We're in omniscient, or maybe it's omnipotent. I don't remember. It's one of those, but it's like the one where we can see, but we can't control it. We can see all, but we can't actually control it. So everyone has to realize that we don't have a control, and these fucking clown holes that fucking get up to the house and do their air horn, go fuck yourself. How about that? Go
Please
make
fuck
your
yourself.
own show, please. Please go make
Yes.
your own show, you fucking shitheads.
Yeah.
Pussy ass
Exactly.
bitches.
All that
You want
is-
to talk about a fucking house guest that's a pussy?
yeah.
These little fucking clown holes that come in there and blah, blah, blah. Like, you are a fucking pussy that didn't get enough attention from daddy. Like, that's all there is to it. You did not get enough attention. That's why everyone on the internet knows exactly who you are that did it. And, you know, because you want the attention. Because you want the game. You didn't get picked. You didn't get casted. And now you want to ruin it. And it's
They're
selfish and it's
probably-
fucking,
The same type of asshole that would tweet to Robin Cass and be like, great fucking Cass.
This cast is bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck
Why
you.
get me?
yeah,
Dumbass,
yeah,
I'll
exactly.
go with the megaphone.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking sickening. Like, go fucking reevaluate your life. Because, I mean, there's like, the people on Twitter that fucking do hateful shit and troll, like, I understand that. Like, I get that. But the people that go to, like, you are a subset of fucking shittydom. Like, you are a subset of fucking shitbag that is even, like, the fucking lower levels of hell is reserved for you. Fucking, you know, it drives me so crazy. It's like, it's not your game to play. And the thing about it is, like, this is just a rant episode for me. Fucking, this is therapy for me. But the thing about it is, again, this is a fucking lab experiment. And, like, what their argument is that, oh, Big Brother fucking dicks with it all the time. But that's still a control. Like, it's a controlled thing that we can, all of us on the outside can't ever really essentially control. So it's essentially a control, you know, or it's always a constant. It's always going to be a constantly fucked with by production or whatever, if you believe that. So when you fucking, like, the problem is that it's like, I don't agree with what you say. I don't agree with what you say at the house, you know? Even Dingo was like, oh, well, they should have said something clever, or they should have said something different, or whatever, you know? It's like, well, that's the problem with it, is if one person gets to voice their opinion, where the fuck is my voice? Like, how come motherfucker didn't voice my opinion of, like, hey, everyone, great games, keep on playing fun, keep it up, you know? Like, that's where I want it. Like, I wanted a fucking...
Positive comments,
Exactly,
you know
that's
what
what...
I'm saying?
Well, because...
If you want to do that, that'd be fine.
No, exactly, but no. See, I disagree.
Congrats on the final 6. You know?
Yeah, no. See, even that is fucking exactly.
Back to the game at all.
We're purists. We are fucking 100% purists,
Absolutely.
and every one of you guys that are watching this right now should agree with us and
You know,
should be
that's-
against this bullshit, because you're not trying to influence the game. You're fucking trying to influence. You're trying to put your own influence on it. You want to be fucking famous and bullshit? Fuck yourself. Like, I know it's not necessarily
like-
that, but
Like, I'm about to give the most Arkansas redneck ass example.
this motherfucking bald eagle. I don't know.
Shouting over the wall and, like, trying to ruin people's game. That's the exact same thing. Is if you and you got a buddy and y'all are out, like, playing mailbox baseball out of the truck.
Metal
all right?
box baseball.
And then all of a sudden you're mad at your buddy, so you go tell his mom, hey, your son was hitting mailbox baseball. You didn't know that. I just thought you should know
Snitches
that
get
because
stitches.
now I'm mad at your son. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, she didn't need to know that, so shut the fuck up.
Well, and the
That's
thing
how-
is that it's like, well, a fucking, like, one, like,
That was a horrible example.
no, I see, I don't mind that because,
Edit that.
no, because the thing about it is that, Like, literally, you're telling on someone, and then fucking, like, you know, I think that the reason the flip didn't happen is because of this, the shouter. I'm blaming it on them.
Okay, blame it on the shouter.
No, because that's exactly what it is. Where it's like it's
fuck the shouter.
yeah, exactly. Because it's the reverse of what happens. Like, so they hear that, they take that information in. That's information is gonna get spread, and then Austin's gonna get cold feet and be like, "Fuck that." Then they're gonna know. Like, and then the shouter became true. Like, again, another reason why fucking this bullshit. Like, it doesn't help any. It doesn't change the game up. Oh, you're eating popcorn? Go fuck yourself. Look at all the popcorn we're eating. Oh, yeah, okay, great, dude. Like, ooh, drama guy. Like, you really stirred shit up from outside the house, dick sucker.
Yeah.
Unless you're into that and then you're a pussy sucker. Whatever. Because you can't say dick sucker and make it offensive unless they like, or if they like dick sucking, then you have to say pussy suck. Oh yeah, exactly. It's the PC offensive to everyone. Yeah, no matter what you're into. Exactly, whatever you're into, you're a sucker in some way or the other. Fuck yourself. You're dumb and
say butthole sucker.
Butthole sucker. Yeah, that's always I mean, if you're into that, that's cool. I mean, I mean, whatever.
We're getting this thing way off the fucking track.
I love it. This is a good episode. I think this is a really good one. Let's see. I think James he said something that I really had an affinity for. I really liked it. He said, "Out of sight, out of mind." I think that was a huge part of my gameplay. I think that was also probably a huge part of your gameplay was. Out of sight, out of mind. Like, if you're not the one that's in the middle of all this fucking hellstorm and shit, like, you're not the one that's ever being thought of.
I wouldn't necessarily out of sight, though. I tried to always be in sight.
Well, it's relative. I think it's yeah. Exactly. But, I mean, it's that idea of, like...
Yeah, sure. Of nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see.
Exactly. And I think we both kind of played that same exact role where it was like, and to that again, still, James, like, good job, dude. Like, you know what's going on. Like, dude obviously knows. But again, is this kind of that meta thing where is it where, the game is evolving where this out of sight, out of mind fucking laid back gameplay is not going to roll no more?
Hey, let me bitch about James for just a second.
Let's go.
Okay? This would be Jesse Kowalski. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? I like James.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But Mr. Captain Camo, what do you call himself?
Hillbilly.
Commander Camo.
Captain Comanche Commandos.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. But, okay, his first HOH, got out Jace. Okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Next HOH, got out Clay when he wanted Shelly out because Vanessa wanted Clay out. Okay, so Vanessa ruled his HOH that he was so proud of all that blood he got on him. Okay, then after that, his strategy was hiding in closets and jumping out of them.
Yeah.
Now, there's been some really good game players that have played unique games on Big Brother. Some that are good games that are even unsung. But the hiding in closets and jumping out and scaring people strategy is what I've never seen get so far. You know what I mean? It's like, I love James. The numbers dwindled. He was so cute with Meg. Everybody like that. Not gonna bash him at all. He won too many vetoes and not enough HOHs.
Interesting.
Well, actually, I would say he didn't win enough vetoes there at the end, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, to get the amount of praise that he got, like I said, love the dude. Can't wait to hang out.
Well, and here, absolutely, and
I don't think King James necessarily applies here because it's just how do y'all feel? Fuck, put it in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong. I know a bunch of James fans are watching.
That's the thing.
I like James.
No, and I'm a James fan too. I'm a James fan because the dude kept it entertaining. He kept it lively. He had that energy about him that was fucking pure and wholesome. Like, that he just loved, like, being there and fucking around and having fun. Like, it reminded me of Judd's good moments where Judd was fucking like that, where it was just like this pure innocent wholesomeness of like fun and just unadulterated youth. This is what I got to say.
So I firmly believe. I was thinking about this the other day that I think they really thought that Judd would be more James-like.
Yeah, 100%. And like you know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about that, where it's just like
absolutely.
that energy of
It's
fun and live and
like what you see in James is the best of Judd.
yeah, exactly.
say.
It's just like 100%, or from what we've seen, it's just 100%.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. That
Sure,
is.
yeah, of course. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck? I don't remember where I was going with that, but I think,
I was just gonna open up the floor to criticize James a little bit. Even though
and that's the thing is like James is like, and I was saying this to Whitney was jumping on my Periscope, his friend,
yeah.
and you know I was like, and that's the thing, I was like,
It was cool seeing her in the episode the other day.
it's so awesome, yeah.
I hope she's watching.
Yeah,
what's up.
exactly. She said she was an OTB fan, so absolutely, Whitney. Big shout outs. You know, she jumped on and she was like, I'm gonna kick James's ass after the show. And to me, it's like, don't even do it because the dude played a fucking great game for what he was doing. Like, the dude doesn't need like any beating ups, like not at all, man.
Let me tell you another thing, Whitney. Let's talk to Whitney for a second.
Yeah, this is a one-on-one with Whitney.
Bring it
Whitney,
in.
bring
Bring it in.
Let's get in here.
Okay.
Huddle up.
Only one person wins the money, and they get to rewrite the season. They get to be the revisionist that tells you how masterful every move they made all along the way was that led them to the end. Okay, everybody else loses. You got the $50,000 second place winner. That's great, and there's the America's favorite, which I do believe that James seems to be a shoe-in for from what I'm seeing. Okay?
Absolutely.
Now, I was wrong last year. I really thought Zach was going to win it, but that's a different story. Okay, James has done something that everybody else tries to do and can't do. James became loved by the fans, okay? He'll have some haters out there, but for the most part, James is extremely loved. I think he's going to be super popular going forward just in the community. He's a super likable guy.
Yep.
And I do think that he's got a chance to come back in the future season just because he is so damn likable. He and Meg, I don't know. I could see him at least sometime in the future, maybe being offered to come back. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but they definitely likable, definitely loved this season. So he's got that. So don't worry about him being kicked out if you're upset about that tonight. He's had a fucking blast. He's made his mark. He's played his game. He's going to be in the jury house with enough time to build relationships with the other people in there that he may not built relationships with before, so they can have good relationships outside of the house, be able to wash the game off, and just kind of have fun for the next couple of weeks, 21, 22 days, 20 days.
Yeah.
And it's going to be more people come in as it goes, and they'll just have that kind of bonding. And James has played the game. James has had a great experience. Don't be upset for James.
Yeah, absolutely. This dude, and he knows it. He knows that he's done everything he can. He did everything he needed to. He was just a victim of circumstance, essentially. Is how I feel about it. But at the same time, like, he didn't play the greatest game, but at the same time, I still have to give my hats off to him because he is such a lovable character. Yeah, big shout outs to Whitney. Big shout outs to James. You will be missed, James, absolutely. And that's the other thing about it is he was a very entertaining character on the feeds on the show. Yes. So that's why he will be missed essentially, and that's why people are so outraged.
As the outrage continues.
Yeah. Someone said in the comments here, this used to be an experiment. Now it's reality TV. And that to me, it's always been reality TV. Ever since they changed the format from 1 to 2, they know this has always been reality TV. They didn't fucking change the format to be like, this is going to be more experimental and it's going to be more of an experiment. Like, no, it's always been reality TV. But, like, it's all about the controls and the fucking scientific aspect of it, where it's like, if you have a constant of Big Brother as production, as the control and shit like that, regardless of what they do or what they change or how they make it reality TV, blah, 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 like, it's always something that's a constant. It'll always be there. It'll always be the same kind of idea.
That's one thing that I've constantly bitched about with Big Brother, but it's something you can't take out of it. You can't extract the fact that it is a reality TV show.
Yeah.
Even though it's a wonderful competition, the strategy's brilliant. It's fun to watch. It's so entertaining to just immerse yourself in and try to strategically play with these people, what they would do.
But the other thing about it is,
even though all that, it has to be presented through the format of a reality TV show, which means there's going to be a narrative pushed by producers. There's editing involved. There's all that. Yeah, sure. If hopefully somebody out there is a millionaire or multimillionaire, you can build your own
Utopia
house.
Yep, Utopia.
Yeah, exactly.
You can watch Utopia. Go fucking. Well, that's pretty much what it is. Where it's like,
pitch
What?
Big Brother to Netflix. I still want that to happen.
Because they're making way more money off of CBS. And that's the thing is like, yeah, it's production, and production influences it. But at least we have a constant influence. Like at least it's a constant. It's not a fucking.
Well,
I don't know.
at least they bring it to you 3 days a week. Thank God.
I just don't. I don't know. All right, so that point gone. Let's see. What's the next thing I had? The other thing was the twins did great in that observe. Like they almost
Yes,
they almost got every single question right.
That
At
was
least one
awesome.
of them did. And
I love seeing them like twin head to head, like
yeah,
memory and stuff.
that
That's
was
cool.
great. And the thing about that is that people are like, "Oh, they're fucking dumb," and blah blah blah. It's like they fucking killed that, and they deserved it because they went back and forth, fucking winning every single one of those. Where it's like one of them could have just given up and be like, "Nah, fuck it." Like, but they fucking were going at it. I think
That's
that was
cool,
great.
Like neither wanted to give it up. Yeah.
No,
That was
exactly.
cool.
And where was Steve? Like, as much as I love Steve, like, dude, what are you doing? I as soon as I saw those pictures, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to play along, as all of us do. I fucking killed this one. Like, fucking Steve, get your
Hey,
shit
did you-
together.
Did James throw that HOH?
Which
It
one?
almost seems super ballsy. The true false, because it was one that I got right, whatever it was. Like
Yeah.
it was Audrey, or no, it was they asked like if Davon was hugging.
That's
Jeff,
Davon one.
was
That's the same one
Davon.
that Steve got out on. Where I was
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
this is. I could not
Like,
believe
this
that.
is-
Yeah,
I even got
easy.
that one, yeah.
So easy.
Yeah. So like that's why I was like, did James throw that and just say fuck it, I'm trying to win this veto, and then win HOH this next round.
Well, it was just we'll have to ask him when he gets on the show, but that'd be
I'll write it down
silly.
right now.
I think that'd be so silly. I think that'd be so silly to throw that one, man. Especially on
Yeah,
double
it was
eviction. That's all I wanted was like
I was
HOH.
just thinking, dude, I'm glad I thought about this to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Had James won the veto, okay, it would have been much like Mike Holloway on Survivor this
Yeah.
past season, where he won the immunity necklace so many times he was able to totally break up the opposing alliance because they could never get him out. They
Yeah.
had to cannibalize themselves.
Yeah.
And he could point out who was on bottom each week by saying, okay, you see, do something. And like James could have done that, but obviously that's out the window. But, anyway,
Absolutely.
hey, let's wrap it up. This has been fun, but we don't want to get too long. People got feeds to them.
Last thing I want to say, they record the goodbye messages after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, so on the double eviction, James didn't get any goodbye messages. All those are recorded after the fact in DR, right?
Yeah, I think so. I believe that's right.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, that's the last
Did you
bullet
get
point.
did you get any goodbye messages?
Ooh, I don't. Oh, yeah. I did. I think I did. I think, yeah, it was pretty much you being like, this little son of a bitch, fuck you, McCrae, you little dumb shit. You wanted the pussy, but guess what, bitch? Moving company got your ass out of here. Like, that's essentially what it was, I think.
But my dream management was poor.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, wow, I thought I had something like, I thought Spencer liked me. Fuck him. Piece of shit.
What a dick. Yeah.
Whitney Pickle. I see she's talking on here. How's it going? All right, so Spencer, what do you got to plug?
Just plug myself. It's been pretty close. Oh, plug the most important thing is we're on the road to 6K subscribers. So please hit that subscribe
Fuck
button.
yeah, we're so close to 6,000.
We're going to be trying to bring you, obviously, we're going to have the jury interviews after the season, all that kind of stuff. You're not going to want to miss that. We'll have interviews with the winner. I would assume, I don't want to jump the gun here, but I would assume we'll have Final 3 press on that press day. So a lot of fun, awesome, badass stuff coming up that you're not going to want to miss. And you want to make sure that you hit that subscribe button. So do that.
Do we want to talk about Saturday?
No, not yet. I got to get confirmation first. I want to be able to talk about it because tomorrow's Friday.
I know,
And
exactly. It'd be great to just say it just right
everybody,
here.
We've got such a big, awesome, cool guest that we're so pumped about possibly on Saturday.
It's fucking, yeah, it's super big. If you're a fan of ABC, not CBS.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Is that a little?
Cross
Is
network,
it
Cross
NBC?
network promotion.
Yeah, it's like is it NBC? I think it's ABC, right, or NBC? I don't remember.
Well, I like what you're doing here, teasing back and forth.
A little bit of tease. We're not trying to. We're not giving everything out. We're not giving it all out. Yeah. Here's my final thought. McCrae's final thought, like Jerry Springer style. I'm liking that everyone's getting way into chess in the house. Everyone's getting so into chess that like I only feel like from here on out it's gonna be a real chess battle where it's like everyone's gonna be thinking about each other as like pieces on the chessboard. Watch for that. That's the McCrae guarantee. Yeah. All right. So my shout-outs, I wrote them all down. Hamster watch for this picture of Johnny Mac right here with this blue little scarf. It's cute. It's funny. For the music that started out, big shout out to Stunt Rock. I don't know. You guys probably don't know who it is, but it's a guy that makes music and then he adds movie quotes.
You're a terrible hype man.
Oh, I'm the worst hype man. Of course. Stunt Rock is.
Probably don't know who it is.
You probably don't know who it is,
Just
but
say. Now you know you've been introduced.
No, Stunt Rock is fucking badass. Stunt Rock is the album of pain. His albums are called Regret the Musical and then Regret the Musical 2. And like one of the biggest tracks is like in Magnolia. There's the guy on the deathbed who's just like, you take that regret, you take it and you make it something. It's just great. Whatever. Stunt Rock. If you are in a bad place, listen to Stunt Rock. It's great. Lift your mood or just make it even worse. It's great. Right. Stunt Rock, that's Twitter at stunt_rock. Please go send our love. Please go, and if you like the opening song, go fucking, go send some messages and say that we loved it. He let us use his music, so goddamn, it makes me so happy. Tomorrow, God bless America. Tomorrow I'm going to be at the State Fair in Minnesota. I'm going to be doing some reviews of some Big Brother hype.
I've been hearing lots of crazy shit coming out of the Minnesota State Fair lately.
What? Oh, because of the Black Lives Matter thing.
That? Well, no, I mean that makes it sound like I was
you're
fucking. No, but like I've heard there's like like the Church of Satan have a statue there, or
ooh, no, that's I can't remember where that is.
And something else, even like
there's been
something else.
It's fucking Minnesota. Minnesota is so great because it's a fucking melting pot of every single culture. Like it's great. So yeah, I'll be at the State Fair tomorrow about 11:30 to 12. I'll be signing autographs. I'll bring out a bunch of autographs for free. Everyone wants to be there. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll just walk around the fair with autographs. Like a shithole.
So what you do? You just walk around like a newsie?
That's kind of what I do. Hey, autographs here. Well, as soon as you see someone, they're just like, what? And then my final shout out. I haven't really done this yet. It's at Big Brother 9 or at BB9 Chatty Natty. Again, I just want to say that she's doing artwork. This is so fucking fabulous. I haven't really got taken a chance to take pictures with it and shit. I want to dress up in the same green shirt with the same like headband bandana, and I want to do the same like.
Oh, that's awesome! You should.
I want to do it. I want to do it so bad. And then there's like another video.
You kind of look like Michelangelo.
Yeah, Ninja Turtle style. There's a couple things I want to say. So everyone go to follow.
That's awesome.
Follow her and show her some love. And if you want your very own painting.
And guilt tripper for not painting me.
No, fuck that. No, everyone, if you want your own painting, go get one from her because these are fucking fantastic. This is the pride of my house. It's the pride of my house. Every time someone comes here, I'm just like, look at it. Look at it. It's me. Look at it. I'm so much better than you.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I love it so much.
It's almost like the Kramer type thing.
Oh, exactly. Like, I just want to kiss myself.
Hey,
all right.
You should hang it up on that wall behind you.
I can't. Well, yeah, I want to hang it up for sure. That's why I haven't really taken.
No, the one between the windows.
Right in that corner.
Over your right. No, behind you, so we can see it.
Oh, just I see. Like right here. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be a good spot for it too.
That would be great.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Cool, guys. All right. Sorry, guys. That was the longest plugs ever, but thanks everyone for watching, and we love you guys so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for. Y'all watching makes it what it is. So
everyone hit that subscribe button. Tell all your friends to subscribe. Tell all your friends to watch. If you are into Big Brother as much as we are, you should be preaching the good word of On the Block.
The gospel.
The gospel, baby. Fucking Tuk Tuk commands thee. All right. All right, take care, guys. I love you guys, and thanks again. And
See you Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Central Time.
we'll see you guys on the block. Take care. Bye.